now what should we do, fellas?
Back.
Twine? When did I loan you a ball of twine?
You gave it to me when I first moved here, when I kept getting lost in Lowtown. It drove the merchants in the market completely batty, but it did help me find my way.
Keep it, Daisy.
I don't think I'll be getting lost again anytime soon.
Well, you never know. Might need to tie a package up, hang a lantern, dress a roast chicken. It's multi-purpose.
You really go for the roast chicken bit. Oh, well, I'll take a couple of these. Why not?
Need anything at all, let me know.
Quite useful, quite useful. Alright, should we do some questing? We don't want to, Let's go to do justice.
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawke's side.
Dabbling. I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lie a lot.
That's true. Pretty true. Hey, Anders. What you got to say about justice?
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate justice and me, without killing either.
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect.
Oh, so you're the herbalist now.
Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Ew. We can't just buy it somewhere.
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
We're not looking for virgin's blood or the tongue of a hanged man or anything, are we?
Well, you know Tevinters. They can't throw a Wintersend party without a human sacrifice or two. But I promise, everything in my research says there's no blood magic involved.
Okay then, let's just do it. We're doing this though, you're coming with me, big boy. Derek, maybe I'll have you sit this one out. Oh shit, I'm chewing gum. Probably shouldn't be doing that while I'm recording, should I? It's unprofessional. Trash can's all the way over there on the other side of the room.
Get back! Let's finish this! Must finish this! Can't keep this up! I finish this!
Aveline and I sound a lot alike. Let's finish this! Let's finish this! You don't say. I don't need an opal fragment, but I'll take this death root. How have I not discovered this crafting research before? This crafting resource. Why did I say research? It's not research. Everything is an entrance here.
To look for the Celepetre. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
So we're literally looking for poop diamonds. I'll have Aveline set this one out. As captain of the guard and all that, traipsing around in the sewers is a bit ridiculous. She wouldn't appreciate it. Meadow, she's not gonna care. Varric will make a great story. So, is there a reason why there are lyrium smugglers here?
It's too far! One less to worry about.
Oh, wait, there's one up there somewhere. Oh, it's right there.
You know, I think they were really trying to kill us.
Alright, so this is the easy thing.
This is it. The Cella Petrae should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
I don't want to touch that either. Get up the stairs, Sophie. It's not that hard. Stupid smugglers! Why? Why do you care? Ugh! Get out of here! There's no reason for you to be here.
Go down! Get back!
Why are we fighting apostate mages right now? Yeah, that makes like little sense.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Why do you want us running around like this? For more deposits. Oh wow, there's a lot of deposits still. Oh. Take those.
Let's do this!
I'll deal with this. Can't keep this up. Need to rest. How about you? Must finish this.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Do you have to? How much of the stuff do you need? Can you just cultivate and make your own? Sheesh.
Out of range. Need to get closer. Oh, that's gonna hurt. This is going badly. Must finish this.
Well then.
the shadows!
What do you think you're doing?
A big bearing! I'm your worst nightmare!
Never thought I would die trying to find stuff like this. I just hate my life. Half the time. What the heck? Why is this the most difficult thing right now? Why is everything like a million times harder?
More deposits.
Gosh! Dang it. I hate everything right now. Why? Why am I left with the freaking mages? This is beyond ridiculous. Now I'm left with just dang Anders. And Anders died like a little bitch. Gosh dang it. No. 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 Why did I... No. No. Still bad. Still real bad. Oh, why? Why? Please just let me use the health. There.
Go down!
And there we go, and...
Have I
Oh,
mentioned
did we do it that
that I
time?
don't really like it here.
I really don't like it here either.
Let's see if
We got one. And... Come on, there.
that should be... Thank the Maker.
Yeah, you think. Sheesh. After all we went through, and that's all you have to say is, hey, that should be good. Whatever. Things I do for you, Anders.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part. There should be more further in.
Cool beans, you don't say. That's what we're here for. I certainly hoped there would be some. Sheesh. Anders, you couldn't just come and do all this stuff by yourself.
Get ready!
I mean,
It's too far!
I don't know why I bother with you half the time. You're obviously not as good as Bethany, and you'll never be as good as Bethany. Why have I not been using Fenris? He's destroying. Gosh dang, Fenris. I need to get on your good side.
There should be more further in.
Believe me, I own these mines. Of course there's more. Goodness me. Okay, now we gotta fight a boss, right? Right?
That should be enough.
Just nothing is anymore what I expect.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
Of course. There's always another thing.
Feel like a citizen, Fenris.
Excuse me?
You've been in Kirkwall as long as I have. Does it feel like home?
I have no comparison, really. It feels like a free place.
Maybe that's enough.
We shall see.
Now, Anders.
There is one more thing I need of you, my love. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry, without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
What is it you don't want me to see?
Do you believe in me, love? Do you believe
now you're playing the love card.
Free of the Templar's grasp? Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it. But maybe your support of mages ends at talk. It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot claim to love me, then turn on me now.
I care for you. That doesn't mean I agree with every decision.
You cannot care for me and despise what I stand for. I am the cause of mages. There is nothing else inside me. Will you aid us now? Or does your support stop at the Chantry door?
Tell me.
Fine, I'll do it, but you're shady, man.
I won't forget you blackmailed me to get it.
I promise, whatever happens, it's on... my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry.
4 party members. Oh, Bethany, right?
I will join you when I'm done.
So now it's Varric, Anders, Aveline, and Bethany are the 4 that I've gained complete friendship with.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
So what are you doing, Anders?
There's a war coming. Does it feel different, fighting by choice?
You were never ordered to kill? But not by choice. If that makes any sense.
Blessed art thou.
Does anything in this mess?
Where am I supposed to be going? Oh,
Maker's blessing,
derp.
champion. Have you come to pray?
Can you offer me your blessing?
May Andraste lend you strength until you ascend to be with the Maker. This is a grave time. It is good to know you will face it in the Maker's grace. Is there some other reason you're here?
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the Mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws.
At some point, right must be decided.
For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
That argument can be made for the other side.
Yes, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Yeah, just leave without another comment. What'd you rope me into, Anders? Is this gonna be worth it? I suddenly want to watch X2 right now. Mr. Anderson.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that? A pillow?
hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Hawke.
That was a really random piece of
I
dialogue.
didn't expect you here.
What do you mean you didn't expect me here?
I love you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
I love you, Anders.
You were the most important thing in my life. But some things...
That was a
matter
dumb
more than my
sentence.
life. More than either of us. I'm sorry.
If you were curious, that's not the best way to get me in the mood.
I told you I would break your heart. Just know it breaks mine to do it. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but... Justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You were the one shining light in my life. Never blame yourself for what will happen.
Okay then.
Your support has meant the world to me.
So now... Now what? What about my quest? What about what we just did in the Chantry? Are you going to explain anything about
Your
this?
support has meant the world to me.